On March 8, 2024, a member of the Paleto County Sheriff's Office was involved in a deputy-involved shooting in which a suspect was fatally wounded following a brief vehicle pursuit that ended within the town of Paleto Bay. Despite life-saving efforts by both law enforcement and EMS personnel, the suspect died at the scene. Hopefully, this critical incident briefing provides the necessary facts that answer any possible questions and/or concerns you may have regarding this critical incident. On March 8, 2024, at approximately 2300 hours, a member of the San Andreas State Patrol was conducting a traffic stop on Procopio Drive of a vehicle that was wanted in questioning to another disturbance that had happened at the nearby gas station at another traffic stop. The trooper made contact with the driver, who was cooperative, however, a little bit hostile in their nature. During this time, the trooper observed that the driver's license was suspended and the vehicle wasn't properly registered. The officer attempted to have the suspect exit the vehicle, however they took off from the trooper. A member of the Paleto County Sheriff's Office Traffic Division was sitting down the road due to initial fears the trooper had on the stop that the vehicle would take off. As the deputy turned out onto Procopio Drive, the suspect's vehicle struck the front right side of their marked traffic division vehicle, similar to the one pictured here. After striking the patrol vehicle, the suspect's vehicle continued on Procopio Drive before it turned onto private property. The suspect attempted to lose officers by driving around the back of the house. However, a state trooper intersected the suspect's vehicle in the front yard, and both vehicles collided. The suspect put his vehicle in reverse, at which point he struck the initial trooper that had originally stopped him, as that trooper was pulling in behind his vehicle. The suspect's vehicle then struck a bush, at which point he then drove into a small tree in the front yard of the house. Despite his vehicle being stuck, the suspect attempted to break free by reversing into officers' vehicles and driving forward. Fearing for other officers' safety, a Paleto County Sheriff's Office deputy discharged several rounds from his handgun, fatally wounding the suspect. Once the suspect was removed from his vehicle, members of law enforcement began medical treatment, as well as responding EMS personnel who also attempted to care for the suspect. Despite this, the suspect died of his wounds at the scene. At this time, we will provide you both body cam, dash cam, as well as surveillance footage of the critical incident from what led up to it to the critical incident itself. This is graphic footage, so viewer discretion is heavily advised. The shooting investigation is being conducted by the Paleto Bay Police Department, who is investigating as an outside law enforcement agency whose officers were not involved in this deputy-involved shooting. That means they will be able to provide a non-biased approach to the investigation, and then they'll turn their findings over to the Paleto County District Attorney's Office. In accordance to state law, the San Andreas State Bureau of Investigations will be conducting an independent investigation into the shooting, and once complete with their investigation, they will present their findings as well to the Paleto County District Attorney's Office. The Paleto County District Attorney's Office is going to review the findings presented to them by both the Paleto Bay Police Department investigation and the independent investigation by the San Andreas State Bureau of Investigations. The District Attorney's Office will then review case law as well as state law to determine if any law enforcement violated any of those during this critical incident. The district attorney will then be in charge of determining if any charges are filed or if the shooting will be ruled as justified, meaning no charges filed. The Paleto County Sheriff's Office will then conduct an internal review to determine if policy and procedures were followed by the deputy in both the use of force as well as tactics utilized during the pursuit. The involved deputy remains on administrative leave with pay pending the outcome of the investigation. This is standard protocol for any time a member of the sheriff's office discharges his or her firearm in the line of duty. That wraps up this critical incident briefing by the Paleto County Sheriff's Office. Hopefully this answered any possible questions or concerns you may have had regarding this deputy-involved shooting. Thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day.